All right, hi there again, everybody. We've got Don Drysdale against Bob Ojeda here in the final game of this series. So the Mets won one, the Dodgers won, and we'll see how this rubber match goes. Before we start, I wanted to show you something that was interesting that popped up. In the American League, in the games for June 29th, the Los Angeles Angels, who are way out of it, no-hit the New York Yankees. And so if you've been expecting the Yankees in this 62 replay to do what they did in real life, I think you've got another thing coming. So here we go. We go over to the action here at Dodger Stadium, and it'll be Lenny Dykstra here to lead this off once again. And we're up against it here against Drysdale. We'll see how this works. Would have been nice to get that second game of this series, and it just didn't happen. And the first pitch is in there, and that's a ball outside. And the next one is hit foul down the right field line. Dykstra hitting .332. He hasn't been hitting that well lately. This is foul down the left field line. That's going to be out of play. It'll be a 1-2 count. That's inside, 2-2. That's hit deep to left. That's going curving out of play, and that's a foul ball. Remains 2-2 on Lenny. There's a ball inside. Full count now on Dykstra, making Drysdale work. And this is hit over to center. That'll be a base hit. That one lands there in front of the center fielder, Tommy Davis. And that brings up Mookie Wilson with a runner on at first. And here go the Mets. And there goes Dykstra, and he gets thrown out right away. There's a good throw there by Doug Camilli, and there's one away. Here comes Wilson now with a 1-0 count. Blasted over to right center, but that'll be allowed out as Davis goes over and makes that catch. 2 away. Here comes Keith Hernandez. Hernandez blasts this one foul. He's hitting .325 now as Keith. And tell you, it hasn't been so great for him. What is this? It says here in the play-by-play, Hernandez had some dental work done early this morning after losing a tooth overnight when he banged into a bedroom door in the wee hours of the morning. That's interesting. Gotta love the storylines, no OTP. There's a ball low, 1-1. The storylines probably are a lot better if you're doing the game in a non-replay type mode. 2-1 pitch is down low, 3-1 the count. And that's low again for ball 4, and so Hernandez is on at first base. Here comes Darryl Strawberry. It's fouled over to the left side by Strawberry, 0-1. Next pitch on the way, and that's low. High there to Darryl, 2-1. And that's low again, 3-1 now the count. There's a strike. It's a full count on Strawberry. And he swings and misses and strikes out. So Drysdale gets his first strikeout. And for Darryl, he's got to be near 100. We go to the bottom of the first, and it's a scoreless ball game. Here comes Maury Wills. Hits this over to left. That is going to be not playable, just out of reach for Wilson. 0-1. Ground ball to second, fielded by Backman, who throws to first. 1 away. Wally Moon now takes a ball outside. And there's a strike. That was a little inside for a strike. 1-1 pitch is hit foul to the right side. 1-2. And that's foul to the left. Foul the way again. And that's just low for ball 2. Don't know how that pitch inside was called a strike, but that one a ball. And that's way low. I know how that one was called a ball. Full count. Fouled away again, so Ojeda having to work against Moon. Ground ball to first. Hernandez fields that on the first hop and goes to the bag himself. 2 away. Here comes Tommy Davis. And it's a ground ball over to short. That's fielded there cleanly by... who is it, Santana, and he throws to first, and it's a wild throw. That's his 11th error at shortstop. Now you know why I've been starting Kevin Mitchell, because Santana keeps doing stuff like that. There's a foul ball here, first pitch to Ron Fairley with a runner on at second. It's fouled away, now 0-2. And that is just low. Fouled away, remains 1-2. The thing is, we can't afford to have Santana committing errors like that. 2-2 now the count. That's fouled away, remains 2-2. Blasted deep to left, and that baby's gone. So it's a 2-run home run there for Ron Fairley. How many does he have this season? I'm not sure. Rare home run here at Dodger Stadium. We did hit one 2 games ago that was in that computer played game. That's the 8th home run for Fairley. And it's a 2-0 lead. Here comes Snyder, who takes a strike. Fouled away, so it's 0-2. And that's low, and he swings and misses at that one, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Go to the top of the 2nd inning. It's a 2-0 lead for the Dodgers. Here comes Gary Carter, who has 14 home runs. Technically 15, but remember the computer lost the game that we played the other day. There's the strike high to Carter, 1-1. And another ball low, 2-1. You do low, and up. That baby's gone. So there's the 15th for Carter. 406 feet on that one. And I guess it's one of the patterns of the game or something like that. Carter blasts that home run. It's a 2-1 lead now for the Mets. And that will bring up Ray Knight, I'm sorry. 2-1 lead, I'm sorry, for the Dodgers. Mets do get on the board, though, after being shut out yesterday. There's a ball outside to Knight. And another ball low. There's a strike. 2-1. That's hit foul to the right side, 2-2 now the count. That's pulled down the left field line. Just foul. 2-2, that was close. And that hits Knight. Boy, that got away from Drysdale. He didn't mean to do that. And that was a fastball that got away way up and in, and so that'll bring up Backman. Runner on at first base, nobody out, and there's a strike inside to Backman, way inside. Swing and a miss is 0-2. And that's a double play ball, Taylor made. And Carey, who fields it there, throws over to Wills for 1, but there's no throw to first. We'll bring up Santana. Andy Carey, they're playing second. Throw to first, but Backman's not going. He's going, nope, he was going that time, then decided not to. There's a bunt by Santana, and that gets Backman down to second. 2 away, and here comes Ojeda. Bob's hitting 122. Takes a strike. He has driven in 4, so there is a chance. Fastball is inside for a ball. And there's a base hit. That should score Backman. We're going to send him around, see what Howard's arm is like, and there's a throw home, and that's just a little bit late, and that ties up the score 2-2. So how about that? The Mets get a pretty good break, and here comes Lenny Dykstra. And that was a break because Howard, that's Duke Snyder out there on right. Snyder with a better throw would have got him. And he almost got him as it was. 1-1 the count. As low, 2-1. And that's a strike called on the inside corner, 2-2. That pitch earlier in the at-bat was called a ball. A little bit surprised at that. This is fouled away. It's still 2-2. Foul to the right. Hit deep to right field, and that is just foul. That was close to a home run for Dykstra. That's a little ground ball down to the first baseline, and that'll be fielded there by the first baseman Fairley, who goes to the bag himself. We go now to the bottom of the 2nd inning. It's a 2-2 ball game, and here comes Doug Camilli. There's a strike. And a ball low to him, 1-1. Camilli has thrown out a base runner already. There's a strike at the letters, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down he goes, 1 away. Ojeda with his 2nd strikeout. Darryl Spencer now hits this one over to center. That'll be easily playable for Dykstra. He makes the catch for the out, 2 away. And here's Andy Carey. Fouled away by Carey, 0-1. Next pitch from Ojeda comes, and that's swung on and missed. 0-2 now the count. So the 0-2 pitch here now, and that miss is just low. There's a ground ball over to Santana, and he makes the throw to first this time for the out. So we avoid the air. We go to the top of the 3rd inning, and it's a 2-2 ball game. Here is Mookie Wilson once again. Wilson is 0 for 1. And he hits a ground ball down to Fairley, who goes to the bag himself. 1 away, easy as that. Hernandez takes a strike inside, so they're giving that inside pitch to lefties as a strike. And that's on the outside corner. Dykstra missed his spot, but he missed the right place apparently. 2-2 now the count.
Strike 3.
And there's a swing and a miss, and Hernandez has been pulled. He's now hitting 324. Remember, he was hitting 450 for a while. Here comes Darrell, who takes a ball low. And another one low. It's hit over to left field, and that's curving foul. And there's a strike, curveball in there for a strike. That was low, 2-2. That's hit deep to left center field. That baby's gone. The Mets take a 3-2 lead. So Strawberry with the home run. The Mets manufactured a run and then added on 2 more runs from 2 home runs, and it's a 3-2 ball game. And hey, maybe we'll be able to do it. The Mets come into this game, by the way, 5 games behind the Dodgers. A win here will make it 4 again. Here comes Carter, who homered last time up. We have taken Drysdale deep. Drysdale, by the way, 13-2 record. After those home runs is a 2.26 ERA. He's been one of the best pitchers in all of the major leagues. 2-0 pitch is hit on the ground over to third base. Spencer makes that play and throws over to first for the out. And so we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, but it's a 3-2 lead here for the Mets. Here now is Don Drysdale. Ground ball, that's a comebacker back to Ojeda, who throws to first for the out, 1 away. Maury Wills now takes a strike down the middle. And a ball inside. Fouled away, it's 1-2 on Wills. And he just held up, I don't know, looks like he went to me, 2-2. Changeup is outside, it's a full count now on Maury.
Strike 3.
And there's strike 3 called. Strike 3 called just right there over the heart of the plate. And so there's 2 away. Here now is Wally Moon. Ball outside to Moon. And a ball that misses inside, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1 the count. Foul to the left, it's 2-2. That's low, full count now on Wally Moon.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, and down he goes. Ojeda's been racking up those strikeouts. Meanwhile, we go to the top of the 4th inning. It's a 3-2 lead here for the Mets, and that'll bring up Ray Knight. There's a changeup inside to Knight. Now that was a strike on the corner, and that's away, 1-1. That was too far inside, but they gave it as a strike. There's another fastball for a strike, 1-2. And there's a ball inside, 2-2 the count. It's blasted over to right center field. That's going to be in the gap for 2. Knight slides into second base. He's safe. And so the Mets with another runner in scoring position. Nobody out, top of the 4th inning. It's a 3-2 lead. Here comes Backman, who takes a ball low. And he hits a little ground ball over to second base. That'll be Carey fielding it, throwing to first. Knight moves to third. There's 1 away, and here comes Santana. We're going to have him swing away. He bunted last time up, and there's a little pop-up over to left, and that doesn't do anything. There's no way the Knight can score on that. 2 away, and here comes Ojeda. So Santana not getting it done again. Ojeda swings and misses at that outside pitch. Pulls one foul, 0-2. This is pushed over to the left field line, but just foul. And it's pushed again to left. It's curving and it's out of play. And he reached for that one. Still 0-2 in Ojeda. He's trying to protect the plate. He swings and misses at the end. He was protecting it from a bunch of balls. He probably could have walked if he wasn't swinging so much. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's a 3-2 lead still for the Mets. Here comes Tommy Davis. There's a ball inside to Davis, low and inside. And another ball low, 2-0. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Ojeda to first, 1 away. Ron Fairley now. And he takes the ball inside. And there's a strike over the plate, a good curveball. He's grounded foul to the right side, 1-2. Fouled away again. That's fouled away once again, still 1-2. There's a curve low, 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and so there goes Fairley. 5 strikeouts now for Ojeda, 2 away, and here's Snyder. And he takes the ball inside. And a changeup outside, it's 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Low and away, 3-1. He's behind on Snyder, and there's this swing and a miss. Full count now. Ojeda coming back, and that's low for ball 4. So that's the first walk that Bob's given up. That'll bring up Dub Camilli, and he blasts one over to right center field. That gets the gap. It depends on how fast our outfielders can get there. Dykstra has it. He throws it into the cutoff man. Here comes Snyder, maybe. No, yep, he does score. There was no throw. The cutoff man had his back turned to the plate. That ties it at 3. That'll bring up Daryl Spencer now, 3-3 ball game. So hold on to your horses. There's a ball away to Camilli, and then a foul ball. Spencer, I'm sorry, 1-1. Foul away again. Camilli's on at second. A little blast over to right field. Strawberry going into foul ground, but can't get there. 1-2, the count remains. Blasted to right, just barely foul. That one landed fair. Let's go take another look at that one. Yeah, that one lands fair. Whatever. Fouled away. Still 1-2 on Spencer. That's low and outside, 2-2. That's hit foul to the left side. 2-2 still. Next pitch is high and away, so it's a full count. Blasted over to right. That'll be another foul ball. Another one that probably landed fair. Fouled away to the left. We've had 11 pitches this at bat, now 12, and that's fouled away again. Pitch by pitch system going a little bit nuts here, and there's one that's hit through the hole between first and second. The runner goes for home. Strawberry's throw is offline, and Carter has to go over and get it, and that allows the run to score, and it's a 4-3 lead now for the Dodgers. Here comes Carey, and so Ojeda's been getting the strikeouts, but he can't keep them off the bases. 0-2 now the count on Carey. Only the third hit for the Dodgers, but they sure have made them count. So fly ball straight to center, and that's Dykstra making the catch for the out, and that finally and mercifully ends the inning. We go now to the top of the 5th inning, and it's a 4-3 lead for the Dodgers. Here comes Lenny Dykstra. And there's a ball low to Lenny. Another one away, 2-0 the count now to Dykstra. There's a strike, it's 2-1. Oh, ground ball over to first. Fielded by Fairley, who flips over to Drysdale covering the bag, 1 away. Here now is Wilson. He'll take a strike. So 4-3, we've had a real exciting back and forth game here. 1-1 the count on Wilson. There's a ball low, 2-1. Low again, 3-1 the count. He'll take this one. And that's called strike 2. That looked a little low, but I guess it was in the zone. Wilson swings and misses, and that ball is caught. Camilli goes over and grabs it, throws to first base, and just gets him in time. So 2 away. Here comes Keith Hernandez. And he hits a ground ball over to second base. That'll be easy for Carey. He throws to first for the out. Nets are quiet again. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's a 4-3 ball game in favor of the Dodgers. Here comes Drysdale. Ball high to Don. And this one in the zone is hit on over to center field, but it holds up for Dykstra, 1 away. Wally Moon now takes a ball outside. There's a ball inside, 2-0. Fouled over to the right, 2-1 the count. There's a little dribbler in front of the plate. Carter fields it, throws over to first. In time for the out, 2 away. Here comes Wally Moon. Blasts this one over to left, and that is just foul. I love how that one curves, huh? 0-1 the count on Moon. That looked like a fair ball all the way. Hit over to center. That will easily be a base hit in front of Dykstra. So Moon gets the hit. Only the 4th of the game for the Dodgers, and they have a 4-3 lead. Tommy Davis now takes a strike. The Mets, of course, only 5 hits, and it's the 2 errors that have hurt us. That was called a strike. Look at where this pitch is. I mean, this pitch is like way up over here. 1-2. What's going on? The fly ball over to right. Strawberry catches this for the out. Mets get out of the inning, aided in part by a phantom strike. We go to the top of the 6th. It's a 4-3 lead for the Dodgers. Here's Darryl Strawberry. Now, the Mets lose this one. We end up 6 games back, and it's going to be a lot harder to catch up. If we win it, though, we're in it. Fouled away, 1-1. We head to San Francisco after this, and the Giants have not been playing well. Pop up over to center. That's going to be playable there for Davis, 1 away. Gary Carter now had that home run. He takes a fastball low. Mets, 2 of the runs were on homers. And there's a ground ball over to short. Wills fields and throws to first. Carter's so slow, he wasn't even halfway down the line. 2 away, and here's Knight, who takes a strike. And that one hits Knight again. Wasn't he the one hit by a pitch before? He was, so he's been hit twice this game. That'll bring up Wally Backman with 2 away, and there's a ball low to Wally, 1-0. Well, let's make him pay for that, but we won't. It's a pop-up over to center, and Davis has that for the out, and that's all she wrote. So we go now to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's still a 4-3 lead for the Dodgers. Here's Ron Fairley. It's a ball inside, change up to Fairley. And a swing and a miss on that one, 1-1. That was a curve. Fouled away, a change up this time, 1-2. That's low, 2-2. Hit over to left. Wilson has that for the out. 1 away. Duke Snyder now. And he takes a ball inside, 1-0. Swung on and missed is 1-1. Dark a little bit early here. We've had fun time with when it gets dark. In Pittsburgh, apparently, it doesn't get dark until 10 o'clock. And in New York, it never gets dark. 2-2 the count. Hit foul over to the right side. Still 2-2. 2-2 on Snyder. Ojeda comes inside, too far inside, full count. Snyder's hitting .232. Dodgers not hitting for great average, but they make it count. That's fouled away. And it's a ground ball over to second. And Backman with a very good throw and throws to first in time. 2 away. Here comes Camilli. That's a ball low. And another ball low. 2 check swings in a row. 2-0. Ground ball over to short. Santana fields it and goes to first for the out. And so we go now to the top of the 7th inning. It's still a 4-3 lead for the Dodgers. And these games that we trail feel so much slower and so much longer than the ones that we win. The count now on Santana is 0-2. There's no surprise there. This is golfed over to right, and it's a diving catch there by Snyder, and he's got it for the out, 1 away. Here again is Ojeda. And he blasts 1 away, 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. He's 1 for 2 today. That's hit over to the left field line, but foul. And that one is high. 1-2 the count. And it's low for ball 2. Swing and a miss, down he goes. Striker number 5 for Drysdale, 2 away. Here comes Dykstra, who's 1 for 3, and he takes the ball outside. It's golfed over to left, or to right, I'm sorry. It's going to be Snyder there making that catch for the out. It's so much for that. Go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Dykstra 1 for 4, Wilson 0 for 3, Hernandez 0 for 2. That's what happens. Here comes Spencer. He takes a strike, 0-1. And there's a ball inside. 1-1 the count. Outside, 2-1. That's it over to left. That'll be a base hit in front of Wilson. The Dodgers finally have their 5th hit. It's in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ojeda's got 110 pitches. I don't think he will last the whole game. Here comes Carey. And Andy bunts one foul. And another one fouled. 0-2 on him just like that. The ball inside. And that's fouled away. High, 2-2. Ground ball to first. Hernandez goes to second for once. Santana's relay to first is not in time. Carey beat that one out. Hernandez had to hold up a little bit. That ball was not hit as hard as it could have been. So 1 away. Here comes Frank Howard, a pinch hitter. Hitting for the pitcher, so no more Drysdale. 1-1 the count now on Howard. Hit over to center, and it's going to be Dykstra getting there for the out. 2 away, and here comes Maury Wills. Wills is tired, but they're playing him in this game because it's against us. 1-1 is the count on him. There's a ball low and in, 2-1. And a strike at the knees. He's golfed over to left and deep, but Wilson is there for the out. And the Mets get out of that jam. We go now to the top of the 8th inning. It's a 4-3 lead for the Dodgers, and here comes Mookie. Mookie's 0 for 3. And he hits the first pitch he sees from Peronoski over to center field for a base hit. That'll bring up Hernandez. So Mookie Wilson on first base with 34 steals, but I don't know if we dare risk it. There's a ball low to Hernandez. And this is hit over to left field and just foul. Curved foul. 1-1. Another one down the left field line, and that's fouled away again. 1 and 2. Hit and run, and that one is hit up the middle for a base hit. Wilson easily gets to third, and Hernandez has done it. So Keith Hernandez with his first hit today, he's now 1 for 3. That'll bring up Strawberry, who's also 1 for 3. And remember, Strawberry has that home run power. Strawberry's driven in 48 so far this season, and he swings and misses at one high and takes the ball inside. 1 and 1. There's a strike in there. 1 and 2. That pitch inside. 2 and 2. And that's low. It's a full count now on Strawberry. Nobody out. And that's high. So Peranoski ends up losing him, and that loads the bases. That loads them up for Gary Carter, who already has a home run today. 4 to 3, Dodgers with the lead, and there's a ball low to Carter. And a sinker inside, 2 and 0. There's a strike, a good sinker. And that is on the outside corner. It's 2 and 2. Good pitch. Hit over to left, and that's going to fall in there for a base hit, and everybody advances one station. And that makes this a 4 to 4 ball game. So the Mets have done it. Carter has done it, and that'll bring up now Ray Knight. Knight has been hit by 2 pitches. He's 1 for 1 other than that. And he hits a double play ball. They go to home for 1, over to first, but Knight beats it out. Strawberry to third, Carter to second. Hernandez not quite fast enough to beat that one out. Base is still loaded now with 1 out. Here comes Wally Backman, and he takes a fastball low. And a curve for a strike. It's 1 and 1. And there's a ball in there, 1 and 2 and 1. Blasted over to right. That's going to be caught. It's caught there by Snyder, and we're going to try to have Strawberry score, and he's a dead duck. Great throw that time by Snyder. We scored 1 off of him before, but it didn't work that time around, so aggressive base running does not pay off. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Ohida's still out there, but he's in the danger zone, 124 pitches. Here's Moon, and he takes the ball low. There's another one low, 2 and 0. Hit foul to the right side, 2 and 1 the count. Just fouled away, 2 and 2. That's fouled away, 2 and 2 remains. There's a ball inside. It's a full count now. It's hit over to left field, and Wilson's got that for the out, 1 away. That'll bring up Tommy Davis now. Davis takes the ball low. It's a ground ball over to second, Backman to first, but there's 2 away. Here comes Ron Fairley. And it's inside on Fairley, 1 and 0. And that is fouled away and out of play. 1 and 1. Ojeda doing a good job so far staying in this game. Swing and a miss. Fairley, where was that pitch? 1 and 2. And it's a diving play on that ball hit up the middle. Backman with the great stop. And that brings us to the top of the 9th inning, tie ball game. And here is Santana, and there's no way we're going to let him hit for himself. Kevin Mitchell will come back into this. So Mitchell comes out. We'll see if we can coax a hit out of him. He's going to play shortstop from here on out. Here is Mitchell, and he takes a curve for a strike, 0 and 1. There's a ball low and outside, 1 and 1. Ground ball over to third, and he's a quiet out, 1 away. That'll bring up Ojeda against the left-handed pitcher. We're going to take him out, and we'll put George Foster in there. 37-year-old Foster is at the end of his career here. And he'll come up, and he takes the sinker low. There's a ball low, 2 and 0. There's a strike. And that's hit up the middle, but Wills gets there in time, throws the first, 2 away, and here comes Lenny Dykstra. There's a sinker low to Lenny. That's hit deep down the left field line, but a curve just foul. 1 and 1. There's another sinker low, 2 and 1. That's a curve for a ball, 3 and 1 the count. There's strike 2, so it's a full count on Dykstra. Fouled away. That's golfed over to left. That'll be a base hit. So Dykstra gets his second hit of the game. And that'll bring up Wilson. Throw to first. He gets back. And that was a hit and run. And he slides on the pitch out. And he gets it stolen. So swing and a miss by Wilson on the pitch out, trying to protect the runner. And the pitch out didn't work anyway. Dykstra gets steal number 56. Aggressive play by the Mets, and it's an 0-1 count now on Wilson. And there's a ball low. Dykstra, the potential winning run. 2-1 the count on Mookie. And it's 3-1 now. And there's ball 4. That one misses low. And that brings up Hernandez, and so we'll see what happens here. Keith is 1 for 3. He's driven in 63 this season. Takes a strike. And a ball low, 1-1. 2-1 now the count. Swing and a miss, it's 2-2. That's hit deep to center field, right center, and that's an extra base hit. Around comes Dykstra, around comes Wilson. Both will score. Hernandez with the key double. It's a 6-4 lead for the Mets. How about that one? So Hernandez comes through with RBIs number 64 and 65. Here comes Darryl Strawberry, and especially important, here come the Mets. Strawberry takes a ball low, and a curve way outside, 2-0. That's hit foul to the left, 2-1. And that's low again, 3-1 the count. And that's a strike in the outside corner, it's a full count. And here's strike 3, and down he goes looking. But the Mets get 2. And do you know what time it is? Jesse Orozco is going to come into this game. Jesse Orozco comes in here replacing George Foster. And so Orozco comes in to pitch. Mitchell will come in and play short. And I guess we will leave Backman in for the time being. And the first pitch there is to, that was Duke Snyder, who lined one straight back to the pitcher. Orozco snagged that one away. Doug Camilli up now. Takes a strike of the knees. Mets have hit well, 10 hits for the Mets against the 5 for the Dodgers. 1-1 pitch is hit deep to left. That one has a chance, but Wilson goes back and makes the catch, 2 away. And it's all down to Darrell Spencer of all people. And there's a ball low and inside. Swing and just fouled away, 1-1 the count. And that's high and away, 2-1. It's popped up over to left. That will be playable for Wilson, and he makes the catch for the out. So the Mets have done it. The Mets needed to come in and at least win 2, and they did just that. They lose 1 game in the middle, but they win the first and the third. That means that we're 4 behind the Dodgers, and suddenly it's looking like it's a possibility. We'll be back tomorrow with the first of 4 against the San Francisco Giants in San Francisco, and we're coming close to that All-Star break. Again, final score, Mets 6 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors, and the Dodgers 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. It's Bob Ojeda with the victory, and Jesse Orozco gets that save. I'll talk with you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.